We've all been there, right? You're hunting for that one crucial piece of information, that password, that phone number, that brilliant idea you had at 3 a.m. You know you wrote it down somewhere, but it's lost in a sea of paper. And then you see it. This little yellow square, it's more than just paper. It's the universal symbol for, hey, pay attention, don't forget this. But the story of how this little lifesaver came to be? It's a complete masterpiece of failure. Seriously. Back in the day, a scientist at the company 3M wasn't trying to create a note. He was on a mission to invent a super strong, super permanent adhesive for the aerospace industry, something that would stick forever. And what did he get instead? A total dud. A glue that was, well, just kinda sticky. It held things together, but you could pull them apart with zero effort. By all accounts, it was a complete and utter failure. For 5 long years, this so-called failed glue just sat on a shelf, collecting dust. It was a solution without a problem. So, the obvious lesson here is to just give up on your mistakes, right? Throw them in the trash and move on. Wrong. The real genius here wasn't the glue itself, it was the shift in mindset. See, another scientist at 3M, a guy named Art Fry who sang in his church choir, had a different problem. He was getting super frustrated because the little paper bookmarks he used in his hymnal kept falling out. And then, a light bulb went off. He remembered hearing about that useless, barely sticky glue. What they realized was they didn't have a failed adhesive. They had a brilliantly successful, repositionable bookmark. They just hadn't seen it that way before. It's like if Twitter had been invented in the 1960s. They probably would have called it a faulty telegraph, because the messages were too short. They would have focused on the weakness, not the revolutionary potential. Instead of trying to force the weak glue to be something it wasn't, 3M embraced what it was. Gently sticky, temporary, and perfect for delivering a quick, important hit of information. They took a huge perceived failure and compressed its value into a tiny, simple, and now completely indispensable tool. So here's what I want you to remember the next time you feel like you've messed up. When your project fails, your big idea completely flops, or things just don't go according to plan. Don't just trash it and walk away. Take a step back, look at it sideways, turn it upside down. Ask yourself, what is this thing actually good at? What is its hidden strength? That mistake you made might not be a closed door. It might be the hinge that opens a completely new one. It might just be your post-it note. Thanks so much for watching. If this idea resonated with you, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this. See you in the next one.